Hi, in this tutorial we will take an existing site and we will make it responsive. So this is a simple website for one mobile app, and what we'll try to do is use PineGrow to make site behave nicely on mobile screens and smaller screens without actually changing a lot of the site's layout. So we'll mostly work with CSS. And the first step, let's open another view so that we can see how the site looks on a mobile device. And you can notice that it's in no way kind of prepared for this display size. It keeps its minimum width, and you have to scroll to see all the content. Okay, so let's start. I think the first thing we do, we go to CSS tab, and we can turn off this style sheet because we are only interested in this one. And the first thing we do is go to manage breakpoints, and here we add a breakpoint, let's say 768, like where the page will break from a single column mode that we want to make into a standard 2-column as it is now. Okay. And close. So we defined a breakpoint. And if we inspect the page, like the center div, it has a width of 860. So that's something we have to override on smaller screens. So let's add a rule for ID center. And then here in media rule box, we can click on the magic wand and we can select a couple of media queries. Like the first one is valid for screen sizes smaller than our breakpoint. And the second one is for our breakpoint and up. So we'll select the first one because we want to change how the page behaves on smaller screens. Okay, and width, we want it to span 100%. And let's add some padding on both sides. 15 should be okay. And also what we have to do, and we'll use the code editor, we have to change the box sizing so that our padding doesn't interfere with percentage width. Okay, you see, we did this change, so we got the content, but still like these two columns, they are spread out. And one extra complication with this site is that it's using tables for column layouts. If I expand the tree view, you will see it has one table and then it has rows and columns for images and text. So here we have to think a little bit about how we want to do this. So let's start. Okay, the table already has a class, features, so we can use this to target the elements within the table. So one simple kind of thing with CSS is that even though this is table and TD and TR elements, we can use display property to change them from table to behave like normal divs. Like for example, if we, let's just try, let's create rule, features, TD, and let's say display should be block. And you can notice the change, so now everything goes to a separate kind of row. And again, we have to select the media rule to only apply this style on our small display. There is one nice trick when you work with media queries. You can group the rules under a single media query, and to do that you just hold the rule and drag it to a position, and you see now we have a single media query and it has two rules. So we will add our other rules also below this media query. Okay, so what else can we do? Here we can center the content. Align center, okay, looks better. But we can notice that still the table, the elements go out, and I suspect this is because of the images. They're too big. So let's check what we have. Okay, we have app image class on each cell that contains image. So we can use this. And image. And let's tell it that maximum can be 100% wide. Okay. And again, we can just drag this rule and place it under our media query. Okay, and here we have now a bigger problem. Like on the bigger page, we have two elements in a row, and we are alternating. So once in one row, image is on the left, and in the next it is on the right side. And if we just display this in the same order on our small display size, we see that it doesn't really work properly. So we have like the two images together and then the text, so the order gets confused. So what we want to do is to have the image of the feature and then have the description of the feature. So this image should be above this title. And since this is a table we are using, we can use a kind of a trick to have the browser reorder images on the top of the cell. So that's a trick I found online. So we'll just do it now. We don't have to look for it. But what we do, we will change TR element into a table. And again, we do it only for small screen sizes. And then for app image, map image cells, which we want on the top. We will select display table header group. Okay. Let's put this also under our media query. But we also have to add important, so that this overrides the blog directive that we gave before. And then for other elements, so here, let's go back. We will select table footer group. Actually, we have to change this. This should be table footer group. Oh, and you see, like the images went on top, and now the text is on the bottom, just like we wanted. Probably we need some space. Between the features, so we can style the TR and just add margin at the bottom. Yeah, 40 looks okay. Let's see how it looks now. Daily review, gallery. One thing we noticed that the heading 2 needs a different line height. And we don't have to change it just for this media query, we just can use this setting on the whole page. Okay. And we also need to change the logo on the top. Let's see how it is defined. Okay, it has div with logo ID, image. So again, let's say max 100%. And let's again put it under our media query. So yeah, I think it looks good. So we can check on different sizes. And notice, even though I am editing view page, if I press save, the main page gets saved. That's why the reason is we opened the second page with open another view. So then these two pages are connected, and whichever one I edit, like let's add duplicate here, and now the parent page gets updated, and if I delete paragraph here, then the view page also gets updated. And when I save, the main page gets saved. And if I open this in browser, see, it looks quite good. So we did a good job. Was not difficult. Oh, but see, here we have another problem. If we go more than 768 points, our two column layout kicks in, and it is too big for the space available. So what we can do, let's go here, and this is the breakpoint where this happens, and we can see it's too narrow. So we can simply go manage breakpoints, and we change the breakpoint. So maybe 880 should be enough. Set. And Pinegrow goes through our style sheets, and if it can, it will automatically update breakpoint sizes. You can check here, we have 880, and now like on tablet we get our one column size and it looks okay. At 880 we go into a two column mode, and like all the content is there on the page, so it's also works okay. And this is the way how to use Pinegrow to create responsive websites. And the site we edited, it doesn't have any framework. It's not Bootstrap, it's not Foundation, it's just plain HTML, and with the help of media query selection tool and defining of responsive breakpoints, we saw that it's quite easy to add responsive behavior to the page. Okay, so hope you like it. Try it out and let us know how it works out for you. I'm sure that we can improve it further in future releases. Okay, thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.